Hey everybody, I'm at WePlaylist. I'm so excited. We just got our first sponsorship by them. We're going to take you around the store to show you some of their basic products so you can get a basic understanding about them. My favorite card game right now is to play Dragon Ball. I just got back playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to start playing Magic, so come on down to WePlaylist and play a few games. Hey everybody, I'm at my locals. We're doing get to know your local player. This is...
My name's Joe. Today I played Baby Vegeta, your standard Vegeta leader. Basic stuff. He swings at a leader. He draws a card. His main effect is once per turn he takes a life, adds it to hand, and negs one of your opponent's battle cards for 5k. He wakens to untap 2. Now when he swings, he draws a card, and his activate main is neg one of your battle cards to 15 and neg 2 of your opponent's battle cards by 10.
Okay. And tell us why you played that today.
I just love red decks in general. It's always been my color. I tried other colors. I wasn't feeling it. I used to play Pan, but I wanted to go for a little bit of a different edge this time.
Okay.
So I play your basic baby package. You got 4 of your 1-drops. Union Absorb into the fort, which was this one here. And I also actually played 2 of the 6-drops just as a helpful killer toward the end game. I did play 2 daily training Vegetas. I wasn't feeling it. When they came out, didn't help much. They didn't stay long. I do play 4 Death Balls. Ooh. The only reason to play Baby is to get this card in your deck.
Now let me ask you a question too. When did you feel comfortable playing your 1-drops? And what matchups too did you feel comfortable saying, oh, I can leave it out there, or what?
Well, if I was playing against Shenron, I typically didn't play my 1-drops at all. I know I'm not going to go into Baby much at all against Shenron decks because they're not spamming board. Now if I was playing against Hand Control, maybe I would have thrown them around turn 2, turn 3 when they start Child's Wishing things from the drop. I did run the chain attack combo here just to help get out other cards and work into other combos.
What made you want to play 3 though?
When I was testing, I ended up running into too many chain attacks 2 in hand early game, and it's something we don't like to see. I don't really like to charge chain attack. It's just something we don't.
It's a 50-50 gray area in this deck. Okay.
And then I only had 3 intensifyings for this one because my leader already awakens himself. There's no point in me doing it more.
Okay.
So since I'm running chain attack, obviously we run Zeno.
Right.
There's no, if you run chain attack and you don't run Zeno, you should probably stop playing the game.
Oh my god.
And then for the tech choices, I ran Body Change Ginyu.
Okay. Can you tell me what he does since he's new?
Yeah. So Ginyu is when I play him, all other Ginyu Force cards on the board gain 10k, and his activate main is to. So I place this in my drop area, I move it to my opponent's side, taking one of their battle cards, and then he becomes skillless, so he becomes a 15 vanilla on their side.
Okay.
I also ran 2 burst attacks. I'm probably going to take him out. I never needed him. The deck itself has enough draw power to never have 4 cards or less in hand.
You just want that crit.
Yeah.
You wanted the Xeno and then play him next turn on to get the +2 and then, yeah.
That's typically how it would go, but since I never saw him enough to make him work, it ended up being useless to me.
Okay.
I do run 2 Fearless Pans. This game actually won me one of my games because I gave Chain Attack and Leader double strike.
Right.
And I went for it.
Making him drop up to 30 total because you're already at 20.
Yep.
5 won't count plus 2. So.
And it was just a lot of trouble for people. Not only that, it saved me against a Gogeta secret rare drop. It was the last hit. I mean, I had enough to calm him out because I had one more death ball in my hand, but he didn't know that.
Right.
But it did stop him from going all out because I had the one blocker on board.
Interesting.
And then, of course, 4 super combos.
Hey, why her? Why not the other one? The Giro.
Well, since I self-awaken quite frequently, I don't see any point in running the other one instead because I do run a couple overwhelm cards.
I've got a place so I just did. That's why.
And not to mention the fact that we actually don't in this deck. You don't throw cards early game, so there's no point in me running an early game type super combo. And then I run 7 negates.
Whoa,
This
really?
is the best negate for a red Saiyan leader ever. I mean, any deck you're playing that's a red Saiyan leader should have this in it. It's bean. It's broken. Yeah. I went up against a Storm deck today. I had 3 energy open, and I had 3 of these in hand. Wow. He's not getting through.
They gotta swing up to 30 just to fucking. Damn, dude.
And that's after 3 hits.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, literally.
And then, of course, after image, just in case I tap myself out, I got other options. Plus, it's a.
I was worried about that actually. I really was. I was like,
I mean,
fuck.
against you, I never saw it at all.
Really?
Which was kind of.
A letdown.
Yeah.
That's what that Xeno did.
Would have helped.
That Xeno.
Yeah. And then I actually only run 2 of Unbreakable because my energy is mostly going to negates and Revenge Death Ball. So there's no point in me running more than 2. My energy is always dedicated to my negates, and I consider Revenge Death Ball one of those negates.
Right.
It'll pretty much like what happened
15 minus 30.
Yeah.
Go 10 minus 30.
And then if you're still out of that, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, you're literally already plusing 25 on them.
Yep.
That's why I only played the 1 because I knew you had the death balls, and I was like, shit, should I
Might
drop?
go through.
I was like, okay, well let me play 2 because at least I know you'll combo up to 30.
Yep. And that's why we always leave energy open with Baby. Never. If you got death ball in your hand.
Hey, you
don't
did
tap
though
out.
with the pan. You did that with me.
Yeah, I left 1 energy open.
No, you tapped out. You tapped out with the
Oh, it's because I didn't have anything else in my hand.
Really?
I'll tell you right now, when I did the pan combo, I had 2 Zenos and 2 6-drop babies in hand, and there was nothing I was doing with that ever.
Okay. So I should have never.
It was like it feels bad for me.
Hey, but I helped you because I played the Xeno, I believe, next turn.
Yep. And then tech choice is 2 moms. Why the 2 moms? Because I love draw power, and since I'm not paying pan, I had to come up with another way.
You gotta play the Bula, man. I'm telling you.
I might actually try it.
Dude.
I guarantee you, first attack's coming out.
Yo, he hated me. He fucking hated me with it. It helped me, it didn't help him.
Oh, but for the tech choice of the day, 2 Chronoas.
Okay.
Since it's our shop's last hurrah for Storm, I figured somebody was gonna come crazy with Broly Storm. I'm not gonna let nobody Shugesh my ass.
Shugesh.
But then the 2 overrun choices for the deck because I don't pitch the drop as much, and it's just to help out the deck and deal more damage. But 2 foos.
Ooh. You know, let me tell you something. When you see this card, don't cuss. You know what you say? 7. 7.
No, sir. Good people only pay for 1. But I managed to get him out every single game except against you.
No, you played him.
Did I?
Yeah, you played him.
That's right.
You hit the
That's right.
The jelly bean.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, that's what he called him. So.
Looks like a jelly bean, man. But yeah, that's the deck. Any changes I'd make would probably be, like I said, burst attack. I'd probably take out the Vegetas. I might add Bolas, or if anything, I'll add a couple more Bulmas. Because, again, 1 drop draw power. If your opponent doesn't take it out, you get another draw. Cool. Simple. But yeah.
Alright, thank you guys. Please comment, like, subscribe, share this video with everybody. This is Get to Know Your Local Player. He got 2nd place for Baby. And man, it was a hard matchup, man, for me at the end.
Sir.
Alright, have a good day.